Welcome everyone to the League Number Show. Today we're talking about Accra Floods, and right before I walked in to have this discussion, the rains were threatening. We're actually somewhere around a place that is notably a flood-prone area, but we are safe. So the question is, how did we get here? We got here because human beings, we, especially we those who are in Accra, we don't have discipline. We don't care about anything. We we think that the government should be held accountable for everything. And quite frankly, my honest opinion is that the Accra flood should keep coming. Oh yes, they should keep coming. Minus the fact that it kills people, people die. It should keep coming. If it is just destruction of property, it's fine. It should keep coming because there has to be a price to the actions of everyone. Okay, there has to be a price to it, which should be payable immediate. Nobody should go to hell for things like not respecting the environment. If there's a price to pay, it has to be paid here. Because you ask yourself, from December or from when the rains stop, we go back to default settings. And so we we throw rubbish about anyhow. Some people sit in trotro, finish drink water and outside. Some people sit in Uber and outside. Some people sit in their private cars and outside. Where do you think those rubbish go to? By some magical machinations, they fly into heaven. No, they get stuck somewhere and they'll block the rains when the rains start coming. So the floods didn't go anywhere. It was the rains that were not around. So the reportage that the Accra floods are back again, it's not the floods that are back again, it's the rains that are back again. Every other condition that gives us a flood exists and continues to exist. I mean, there's the complaint about Accra floods dates back to us like long, long ago. There's a news item from 1985 that the Accra floods are back again. When I saw it, I was like, wow, this thing has been happening since 1985. That's serious. But it's still there because the same set of people who were there and creating the conditions for the floods to come, they gave birth to their proteges or they gave birth to their children who took after their habits. And that's where we are. 2025, Accra is flat. I understand. And it's not even as if it's it's like those prefectures in Japan that sometimes just get submerged in water or there's a high rise, the sea rises and then water comes inside. No, we don't have that situation yet. We'll get there one day, but not now. And a simple exercise as don't throw rubbish anyhow. It's already there. You can't keep your rubbish in your car. Don't worry, that car will get flooded. A simple exercise as don't throw rubbish from your cars. When you do that, the funny thing, one other thing. On weekends, you see people queuing to buy watching. You will think that, oh, they'll buy the watch and collect a half pint or whatever they call it. No, they want packs. Everybody has to know that they went to buy the watch and in a pack. I mean, a pack has come to become a symbol of, I don't know whether it's a symbol of dignity, it's a symbol of pride, it's a symbol of I have arrived. But basically, we go and collect all these packs and then we go and throw them away. And the flats are closed. Where are we headed to? We're not going anywhere with that. The flats should actually keep coming. I remember I mean, my solution to this is that when we were young and we were in the north, everybody had a bowl. A bowl you ate in when you're in the house, A bowl that's when you're going to school, they'll give it to you, they put food in it for you. Everybody in Accra should be mandated to have a bowl. Yes, it may look ridiculous, but it looks like the 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 the, the usual wise way of doing things don't work in Accra. Yes, everybody should have a bowl. You are going to buy wachi, take your bowl and go and buy. When you finish eating, wash it and keep it. You are going to work, keep a bowl in your car. Unless you're buying coffee block man, even coffee block man self, you should use your bowl to buy. That's the only way. Otherwise, this part that we are just collecting everywhere, in fact, we even pay for the parts. The park is 2 seats. My watching AI and the park is 2 seats. I don't understand. So my 2 cents is that we should be conscious about the environment. We should be conscious about our actions. They always say that the evil that men do, they live after them. Okay, if you think that you have arrived and that you will not put a bowl in your car and be eating around, good for you. But when the floods come, nobody should be shouting, the floods have arrived, the floods have arrived. Look at the picture behind me. That's the circle road. How can investment like that be in jeopardy because some people around that place just treat rubbish anyhow? Like we said, this is the Big Never Show. This area in China will bring you radically different ways of solving issues of life, issues of finance, issues of economics, issues of relationship, and etc. Shout out to Accra.